that we have our assessments taken care of, let's go ahead and take a look at subtracting 9 facts today. When I'm subtracting 9 facts, something that I have found to be super easy is, well, one way is that you can actually subtract 10 and then add one more back. Kind of like when we add 10 and then get rid of one of those answers when we're adding. You can do the same thing for subtracting. So if I have 10 minus 10 instead of 10 minus 9, if I do 10 minus 10, that'd be 0. Get one more back because we weren't subtracting 10, we were only subtracting 9. My answer would be 9. Okay, that's one way. There's an easier way. When you get to these 2-digit numbers like this, you take the one digit and the other digit and you add them up. What's 1 plus 1? 2. 11 minus 9 is 2. Whoa! What's 1 plus 5 and 15 minus 9? Add those two numbers up. What's 1 plus 5? 6. 15 minus 9 is 6. What's 1 plus 9? 10. 19 minus 9 is 10. So it works when you're dealing with these numbers right here, okay, between 10 and 19. When you get to 20 minus 9, your answer is going to be 11. Okay, so that will work for your 10 minus 9 through your 19 minus 9. That'll help you to remember them. 1 plus 7 is 8. 17 minus 9 is 8. And remember, you can check your work because 8 plus 9 is 17. Okay, I want you to finish filling out those answers for yourself. Remember, you should be folding this paper. Then here you work on your back side. 17 minus 9, 1 plus 7 is 8. Wrap around the next number. 15 minus 9, 1 plus 5 is 6. So 15 minus 9 is 6. Wrap around. 18 minus 9, 1 plus 8 is 9. Wrap around and keep on going. On the back side, you have 3 opportunities to practice your facts. So start here with A and go all the way down the A column, then go to B, and then finally to C. Okay? When you are done with your math facts, then you're going to be set to go with this lesson worksheet for today. I want to go through just a couple of these guided class practice problems with you. So let's go ahead and work through a couple of these together. First, you need to draw a 7-centimeter line segment. So go ahead, please, and make sure that your line segment is good to go with 7 centimeters. Then you need to measure the date line using centimeters. Remember the difference. There's a difference between inches and centimeters. Your centimeter number is going to be bigger than your inches number, isn't it? All right. So number 1, Leah said that whenever she adds 2 odd numbers, the answer is always an even number. Let's add 3 pairs of odd numbers to see if she's right. Okay, so odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21. Let's try 1 and 3. What's 1 plus 3? 4. So that's an even number. How about 7 plus 3? 7's odd, 3's odd. What's 7 plus 3? 10. 10 is an even number. How about 1, 3, 5, 7, 9? How about 9 and 5? Those are odd numbers. What's 9 plus 5? If you say 14, you'd be right. Odd number, and 14, adding in a 4, that's an even number. Wow, so when you add 2 odd numbers together, your answer is going to end up being an even number. All right, number 2. Show how 2 children will share the markers equally. We have 13 markers in this first one, okay? You don't have to get fancy with it. 1, 2. What I do to one side, I have to do to the other. No exceptions. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Can I put 13 over here? No, because it won't be even. So where does it have to go? In the extra box. So 1/2 of 13. So take a look at one side of this. 1/2 of 13 was how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have extra though. I have to include that in 1/2 of 13. I include it with an R, a capital R. How many extra markers do we have? 1. Okay. Let's do number 8, the second one, 8 markers. 8 markers. What I give to one side, I have to give to the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What I gave to one side, I had to give to the other. What's 1/2 of 8? 4. I didn't have any extras. Okay. Now, I would like to go through number 3. It says show 8:25 on the clocks. So, show 8:25 on this clock. 8:25. Now we need to show it on our circular clock here. So remember that I'm going to show the 25 minutes first. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Stop. That's what I need. So my minute hand is going to be on the 5. That's 25 minutes. Notice how my minute hand is long. My arrow is not out of control. Okay, and then 8. 8:25. Notice it's close to the half hour. So I'm going to make my hour hand go in between the 8 and the 9. That's my hour hand. That's my minute hand. Okay. Now, one thing that I'm going to wait to talk with you about until we get into class on Monday is something called perimeter. So we are not going to talk about number 5 yet. Okay. Let's do number 4 though. Round each number to the nearest 10. Look at 73. Which digit am I going to look at to know if I'm rounding up or staying down? Right, I'm going to look at the 3. Remember, 73 is in between 70 and 80. Is 73 going to round down to 70, or is 73 going to round up to 80? 1, 2, 3, 4. The 10s stay the same. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Round it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 10s stay the same. So my 7 has to stay. That means I'm rounding this down to 70. 18. I have to look at that 8, don't I? To find out if my 1 is changing. 18 is between 10 and 20 when you're counting. When you're looking at your 100 numbers chart. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 10s stay the same. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Round it up. So 18 is going to round up. The 1 becomes a 2. You add the 0 at the end. 59, look at that 9. 59 is in between 50 and 60. What is it closer to? You can know that without even having to do your trick, don't you? Super close to 60. The 9 says to the 5, you got to move up one spot. Yep. And the last one, 35. When we end it with a 5, it's not as easy to tell because it's equal distance, but we have to do something with it, don't we? So it's either going to be 30 or 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 10 stay the same. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Round it up. So the 5 says 3, you got to round up to 4. All right? On the back side, listen carefully. You are crossing off number 5. Okay? You're crossing off number 5, and you are going to cross off number 1. So you can cross off numbers 1 and 5. If you decide you want to do number 1, that's super. But number 5 for sure, do not do. Okay? The rest of this work, it is your responsibility to do. So make sure that it all gets done. When you're done with this sheet, you're done with math for today. Happy Friday!